And it is about time people in Delhi raised this issue to the highest level when the warnings were given to the government in Delhi through his letters, through all indications from the family coming in. I cannot understand why we were so insensitive not to raise it to the highest level and demand at that point of time consular access to ensure the man's safety was provided. Now we are all shedding tears even in Delhi for him. So I'm upset equally with Delhi as much as I'm with the hardliners in Pakistan. But I think the most important issue that really concerns me, that is the level, the depth to which the Pakistani guests are ready to plunge just to defend some of the notorious elements in their jails who have clearly carried out an act with smacks of conspiracy. If all this is not evidence, then certainly the evidence against Sarabjit Singh that they are touting in their courts is also not evidence.
We are not casting any allegation. We are not siding with our hardliners. Let's behave little like mature people. Let your government take up the matter with government of Pakistan. You are not the government. I am not the government. You are raising your voice. I'm surprised at the kind of arrogance you people show when it comes to Pakistan.
No, sir. It's about time, sir. Our patience is running out. Because we've done
Please raise from the appropriate platform at the appropriate level. That is your
appropriate level is.
Let me give you examples.
This is the level, you don't allow us.
Let me give you examples. There are any number of families that are yet to be informed by you.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. No. 1 second.
We also
1 minute, please. May I come in, please? Arif Chaudhry, 1 minute. Arif Chaudhry, 1 minute.
Who was in your jail for 42
1 minute.
Being a prisoner of war.
1 minute.
You did not declare that he was in
Sir, 1 minute. So 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Sir, there are 23 families
Maruf, 1 minute.
that need an answer. You are not answering those 23 families.
Maruf,
You're hopping on a Jawan.
Maruf, 1 minute. Maruf, 1 minute. Please allow me, gentlemen, 1 minute. Arif Chaudhry, I'm asking you. Naresh Gujral and Seshadri Chari, I'm coming to you in a minute. I have just one simple question for Arif Chaudhry because you say I'm not listening to you. Now let me tell you this. Please listen to my question and then answer. After Sarabjit was found bleeding profusely, instead of taking him to the hospital, the staff remove his clothes which are covered in blood and put on the shirt and trousers of a jail warden and then take him to the Jinnah hospital.
Well,
no, what is this? What is this?
This kind of information.
Sir, this is concrete information all over the media.
Okay.
You're not reading your own media.
No, your media does not tell the truth.
Your media, Pakistani media,
are actually creating hatred between the two people.
Is this the justice with your talk show? You're not allowing me to
answer, sir. I'm listening to you.
Yes. As far as
Sir,
this
we've given most
allegation
of the time
is
to Pakistani guests today, and you're saying not allowing me to speak.
1 minute. Yes, please continue.
Who is saying this?
Please continue.
Allow me this time, Okay. First of all, this question which you have raised, it is a question of inquiry at the scene.
Yeah.
And the inquiry team has to investigate all these aspects. And as far as this attack is concerned, none of the participants has endorsed this. This mindset on both sides of the country is not good. And we are suffering because of this mindset. All my friends know it very well.
Sir, the fact is...
Did anybody interrupt? You don't allow us. This is... I am all the time requesting it. Please allow me to complete. This is the mindset which needs to be changed from both sides. When some incident takes place, as far as this issue is concerned, we have to separate it and we have to compartmentalize it into separate portions. One is the issue of negligence or whatever connivance, the allegation of both on the part of the jail authorities. The other is the responsibility of the government. And more important is whether anything has been conspired or this was something for which we too as Pakistanis are suffering because of that mindset and that Talibanization and that fundamentalism.
Sir, but then you have to fight these people. Arif, now I want an Indian response. Now hear the Indian response.
We should be together.
No, Arif Chaudhry, 1 minute. Arif Chaudhry, 1 minute. You see, what you are doing is basically this. Say, no, one sec, Maruf. I want to go to Naresh Gujral and Seshadri Chari. Seshadri Chari and Naresh Gujral, the question goes to you. Maybe Mr. Chari can take it first and then Mr. Gujral. I am hearing from one side of our Pakistani guests tonight, we've not done it. But there are other Pakistani guests who have come on various media and said, well, there could be a hand of these hardline groups. Some people say Tehreek-e-Taliban, some people say others. And they're saying, we've not done it. But the fact is, can they be let off, Seshadri Chari, simply by saying, we didn't organize it personally? We didn't organize the attack on Sarabjit personally. The Pakistan government didn't do it. Mr. Seshadri Chari.
Arnav, with the kind of the number of people that you have on your show, I doubt whether we will be able to discuss this logically to its logical end. But after listening to all your Pakistani guests, and most of them are from this so-called civil society of the Pakistani side, it is disappointing to say the least, because I expected a section of the civil rights movement in Pakistan to come up and say, for once, let us believe that Sarabjit Singh was wrong. Let us also believe that what has happened to him is not a conspiracy. For the sake of argument, let us believe that it is not conspiracy. What is the logical step that the civil society in Pakistan should have done? They should have prevailed upon their government. They should have stood up as one block and told their government that, look, either you hang this man or he has had enough punishment. Let him go to some good Indian hospital and let him die there peacefully in his own country. Even this much they can say. But very unfortunately, I am telling you, we are not dealing with a normal country in Pakistan. The people of Pakistan, the military of Pakistan, which has committed the kind of genocide in Bangladesh in 1971, the kind of atrocities and rapes that they have committed, don't think that country has got any
and what about the crisis which you are committing in Kashmir?
That the civil society of Pakistan seems to be as radicalized and inhuman as its army and ISI is. I am saying this with a lot of disappointment in my mind, that I expected one Pakistani person, one gentleman from the Pakistan, or at least the lady from Pakistan, to come and say that what has happened to Sarabjit Singh is wrong. Enough is enough. Let him go back to India. I would really appreciate
a nation
even
of decency.
one half voice.
Your media tells lies. Your media has one-sided opinion. And that is what you
not
do.
behaving in a responsible
Indian
manner,
people were listening to
and
you,
this is not the way we have to deal with Pakistan.
There will be war tomorrow.
If this goes on, I think government of India will have to change the way they are looking at this country.
Okay, once. I am asking Colonel Bashir Wali Mohammed and Dr. Farzana Abadi to respond to Seshadri Chari. Now, Dr. Naresh Gujral, I am coming to you right after that. Would you like to respond to Seshadri Chari, who says the civil society of Pakistan has deeply disappointed him?
Yeah, I think it's very unfortunate the way he's speaking. I think this is very unfortunate that educated people from the both sides, if they are not speaking, with that kind of rationality, with that kind of understanding and humanity, I think this is the problem, Both countries have created a kind of mindset which is not only prevail among people who are not educated, but those who are actually educated and at the position of power, but they talk in a manner where you want to create that kind of enmity. 66 years, I think we have enough, between these two countries. I think, okay, these issues, what I'm saying as far as Pakistan is concerned, Pakistan's human rights organization totally condemned this incident without any condition, conditional. We are outrightly rejecting that. We also said,
who are you blaming?
Of our government,
who are you blaming?
Jail authorities. No, I do blame in the sense, I think there is I think as for the jail authorities and the security, this is a security lapse. I'm not denying it.
I'm still waiting.
I'm saying it's a security lapse. But what I'm saying, the way, the way you people are arguing, do not, again I said, we have enough enmity we have created between the two countries.
Well,
here the people from the both country, we want peace, we want harmony. This kind of
I'd like to comment,
unfortunate
Arnab.
incidents which happened, we need to take a more rational view of that, rather than take this incident and create,
Okay, Seshadri Chari is responding.
create that kind of enmity and
Madam,
the mindset.
listen, here
which
is
I
an opportunity.
don't think
Here is an
good
opportunity.
For either
I'm
of,
not
either
saying this should
country,
have
either
happened.
India or
God
Pakistan.
forbid, this should not happen to any prisoner, either in Pakistan or in India, or for that
I
matter.
agree.
You mentioned that these things
It should
happen
not happen in
India,
India,
Pakistan,
it should not happen in Pakistan, it should
Eastern
not happen
countries. But these
anywhere in the
things
world.
happen in UK, USA, China, Canada, and European jails also. So don't limit this only to the European Eastern countries. Anyway, that is not the point. The point is, this unfortunate incident has happened. Now here is a man who is in a vegetable
Absolutely.
state. He is in deep coma. We don't know. The doctors have said that we don't know whether he is going to survive or not. God forbid, let him come back to India. If he survives, I am sure I have got enough faith in the Indian medical system. I also have enough faith in the Pakistani medical system. A number of serious patients from Pakistan come to India for treatment. Treat this prisoner also as a patient from Pakistan to India.
Well,
let him get okay. He can still come back to the Pakistani jail.
Well,
and
that
serve.
depends on
But the most
on his
important
condition.
element here
No,
is, are you prepared to extend the hand of humanity to India on this particular case?
Okay, now I'd like to say this. I'd like to say this as a
has
caveat.
Requested the Pakistani government to show some human consideration.
I'd like to say this as a caveat.
A person of that stature, the External Affairs Minister of the country has requested your government.
That will depend.
And very unfortunately, your government has not even cared to respond in these last 24 hours.
That will depend greatly on Sarabjit's condition.
People like you should get up and say that respond.
Okay, that depends on Sarabjit's condition. Now I want to go to Naresh Gujral, who's been listening very patiently, first with a profuse apology to come to you so late, Naresh Gujral. But in a sense it is good because you've heard the views on both sides quite comprehensively. I would like, Naresh Gujral, your views as a politician from Punjab, as a member of parliament, on the nature of responses that we are seeing from Pakistan through this entire episode.
Arnab, I think people of India as well as Pakistan want our relations to be normalized. More so, people of Punjab on both sides. And I think this kind of blame game only vitiates the atmosphere.